Megan, I have a question for you.
First of all, you called me Megan.
It's my Irish accent. It comes out. How do you feel about having leprechaun testicles in your mouth?
Not great.
Too bad I made you some.
Are we gonna split them?
They're not stuck together.
Oh, okay.
You just take it.
Oh man, this is your newfangled.
It's called reverse spherification, you guys. It's just where you like make alcohol into balls. I think I talked about it the last episode. But I made us each a leprechaun testicle.
A leprechaun? You know how we feel about oats and corn, so.
We do. Well, so here, cheers to the Oh, you dropped it! Okay, well, you gotta eat mine. No, you have to eat mine because, see, they're fucking fragile little fuckers.
Fragile, I dropped it,
Okay, now you gotta eat it. 3, because I had one today.
3, 2, 1, up the bum.
They're strong as fuck.
They're strong. They're very limey. I like it.
It's actually green apple schnapps.
Green apple
schnapps.
Oh, that's yummy.
Strawberry White Claw and vodka.
I love it, though. It's so good. I'm sorry.
With gold glitter.
Wasted one.
How dare you?
I know.
Do you know how many I've dropped?
How many?
I'm going to have to put that in my drop reel.
3,472.
Well, not that many, but probably like a lot. I can't even count. Cannot.
A
lot. So, yeah.
You can count. I believe in you.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, well, that was I was like, do you have it open today? And she was like, yeah, I got one. And I was like, too bad. I'm going to do it.
When did you put those there?
Earlier.
Oh, I was like, I didn't see you put those there or anything.
I did it before you got here.
She hit the balls, you guys. She hit the balls real good.
I hit the balls. I knew that Meg just needed a leprechaun ball in her mouth.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. It was pleasant. Well, that was a good cold open.
I mean, it was. It's just the testicles in and around your mouth. All right, now I got a joke. Now that we're at it. What? I mean, the balls. Just the balls.
It's like whenever we go to Dick's Burgers. Hey, Meg, you want a dick in and around your mouth?
I mean, yes, of course you do. You always want dicks in and around your mouth. The burgers, Meg. Get your head out of the gutter. Jesus. I have to fucking control you. You're so inappropriate.
I really am.
It's all you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I eat mop.
I eat mop. Who?
What another worst part is Mr. Boomer just walked in because we couldn't find a leprechaun joke. And he goes, do the one I sent you. So I didn't even read it. And so
as I'm saying it, I knew that it was something.
What the hell, man? What the hell?
First, leprechaun balls.
First leprechaun balls. Now eating poo. I don't know what's happening. You guys, it's already off to a bad start.
Oh, how was an Irish jig invented?
How?
There was a party with too much beer and only one toilet.
Like you're dancing like you got to go to the bathroom. I got it.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, it's an Irish. Those were all fails. I looked high and low. I know.
Yeah.
I tried to tell another one didn't work. Man.
Didn't work.
Oh, well.
My goodness.
All right.
Well, hello and welcome to Lunatic Soup, the podcast where you go into all things wild, weird, and unknown. We're your host, Meg.
And I'm Raina, ready to brew up some lunatic soup.
Let's go.
It's a St. Patty's press.
St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to one and all.
To one and all.
Yeah,
I don't do well. I sound English every time or something. I don't know what I even sound like.
You live with that.
That is no. I can't even do an Australian accent.
Yeah, but you're confused.
Am I confused?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, no, I just can't do accents. It's just not my thing.
It's okay.
It's not my thing. I have other talents in life.
You do.
I can make phenomenal leprechaun testicles.
You can.
But you can do a phenomenal Irish accent.
I wouldn't say phenomenal.
It's pretty
good. I
good.
don't think the Irish would think so.
We're not going to ask their opinion.
But today we are having a pint.
A pint.
A proper pint. Actually, this is not a proper pint.
No,
but
it's
it
not.
is a pint.
It's gluten-free.
Huzzah. That means it's healthy, right?
No.
That's what that means.
Is gluten-free healthy? It means it tastes bad. No, I'm just kidding. We don't know that. But usually.
All right, so this is One Tree Hard Cider, St. Patty's Press Hard Cider.
I love it. Where did we get from last? Oh, we got from Incline.
Incline. This is One Tree, but it says, feast your eyes on our St. Patty's Pressed Hard Cider. This is terrible.
No, keep going.
A nectar so divine, it whispers tales of leprechauns, and every sip that the glitter glimmer is like a pot of liquid gold at the end of the rainbow.
Ooh.
Oh, I went Scottish there again.
It was close.
Take a swig and you'll be toasting to good luck, laughter, and a wee bit of mischief.
That sounds like exactly what we need.
It's the embodiment of Irish magic. I can't see very well.
In every drop.
In every drop, so grab a glass, savor the sparkle, and let the Irish spirit flow. Salute.
No, that's not that word, but
Cilantro.
cilantro.
Cilantro. You know what? It is kind of green, and it does, a clover leaf can kind of look like it's. Oh, we went real south.
I
real
take
fast.
it back. I can do one accent
can
really
do
well.
one
This might be my
Oh
only
my
accent.
God.
All right, ready? 1,
3,
2,
2,
10.
1.
So this is glittery, I assume. Oh, I should have done that.
That's just what I
Oh,
need
it's
more. Oh, it's so
pretty.
green.
Oh,
and,
this is
and
gorge.
It's what's that iridescent color? It's got like that iridescence to it.
It does a little bit of glitter, little bit of iridescence. Oh, she's
she's
a beaut, Clark.
Everybody look
Look at her.
at her.
Look at her.
Look at her.
Look at her. All right. Very sweet, but good.
I like the foamy top.
Me too.
Like the top is a little foamy.
It's like an apple foam on top or something.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
That is delish. It is sweeter than we usually do, but I'll take it.
I'm not gonna lie. We need some sweetness today. Something smiley. The drama of life.
Oh, that's good. Chewing on the ice.
ASMR.
Oh man. All right.
All right.
That
Where'd you find these ones?
Costco.
At the cost of the
Yeah.
co.
Cost of the co, man.
St. Patty's Press. That was a good one. Good call.
Very, very
good job,
good.
Megan.
Huzzah.
I'll keep you for that.
Yes. So today we had the pleasure of going to this location a few weeks ago. Today
Yes, we
we're
did.
going to talk about one of the most haunted locations in Washington State, one of the most haunted bars in the country, Kells Irish Pub.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. I loved this place. I loved the feeling of it. I loved how you could just feel the history and everything that's happened.
It was
there.
it was
Good or
definitely one of those
bad?
places you walk in and you're like, there's energy of some kind in
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Especially you and I both picked up on this one closet. We both were like individually like that closet over there. I was like, yep, I agree. Like there's definitely some things there.
Yeah, and when we asked the waiter, like, so you read things about it. What do you think? He goes, I would think they were true.
So what was actually really funny, we get there and we go to sit down and there's this waiter and he seems like he was a little bit of a grumpy Gus. And it was very off-putting because we had been emailing about possibly going in to do an investigation and then they were very slow to get back to us. So we were going there for dinner. So we're like, we'll just pop in there at least to have dinner and figure it out. So we get there, we sit down and our waiter, he was nice, but he just wasn't overly friendly.
I think he just had a lot on his plate.
Yeah, which is fine, but it made us a little like, shoot, like, are we gonna ask him? Like, and so then at the end of the meal, like Meg finally you said something to him, and the second she asked about. Like
his whole demeanor changed.
It changes, and he was down to talk about it. Which a lot of times we'll go to places that are haunted, and like if the person doesn't believe in it or whatever, they'll be like,
sometimes it's just an eye roll and like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. But this guy was like totally down to like talk about it. Let us go into the back bar area and look around. That was like closed off, and it was really cool. Like, and then once we got him talking to us, like he just sat there and talked and like answered a bunch of questions.
About
He was
his experiences.
so nice. Yeah, it was really cool.
It was really cool. So the Kells Irish Pub is one of the city's most iconic haunted landmarks. If you know Seattle at all, you probably know Pike's Place Market, and it's kind of just up from Pike's Place.
In Post Alley, if you know what that is. I know, but
like
it's
up a block.
It's up a block, and it's like in between buildings.
Yes. It used to be right on the waterfront where you could see the water, and then they kind of built up around it. But this building, it was once home to the country's very first all-inclusive mortuary.
Dun, dun,
so
dun.
you know it's going to be good.
People were brought there when they were dead, or maybe not dead.
Or maybe not.
Uh-oh.
I'm not dead yet. I watched that movie the other day. I turned on Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and my second daughter is like, what the heck is this?
Did she like it or hate it?
She just rolled her eyes at me because I was quoting hey, watch this part. This is the best part. You said that last time, Mom. No. This is the best part.
I mean, it's good education. I made my oldest watch Billy Madison the other day, or parts of Billy Madison.
Oh my gosh.
Because there had been a bunch of jokes about Adam Sandler and how he says one of this new actor's name, like Chalamet, like
Chalamet.
Yeah, have you seen that though? And so she didn't understand it. So I was like, oh my God, you need to see the dinner scene, when he's saying the gibberish.
Yes.
Well, it was that. It's like the bathtub and that they go back. So I made her watch the whole thing. She was like, I get it now. She goes, I kind of want to watch that movie. And I was like, say less.
Say less.
So good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
Oh. But where was I? How did we get on Adam Sandler?
You said, I'm not dead yet.
Oh, movie.
It was a movie Squirrel Out.
Oh my God.
Squirrel.
So we're going to go back and we're going to welcome Edgar Ray Butterworth into the world, who was born March 3rd, 1847, which is just last week, a long time ago.
'Twas his birthday.
He was born in Newton Upper Falls, Massachusetts. The family were tried and true New Englanders coming from a family that served in the American Revolution. In 1857, they all moved to Minnesota. They move around a lot.
Okay.
When the Civil War broke out, Edgar tried to enlist, but was told he was too young. In 1883, they returned to Massachusetts. I feel like that's a lot of moving around for back then.
Uh-huh.
That's like not a, couple-day car ride.
Right.
With all your stuff.
No.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. By this time, Edgar was 16, and he was the breadwinner of the family. His job at the time was a hatter.
A hatter. So he made hats?
He made hats.
Oh.
Do you know why you have Mad as a Hatter? Do you know why, like the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland, and why it's called Mad as a Hatter?
So I do feel like I've heard this, but I don't recall it.
When making hats, they used mercury in the process, and so chronic exposure to mercury can cause slurred speech, tremors, shyness, depression, irritability, and neurological issues.
Oh, so they
were literally mad as a hatter.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yes. I mean, it makes funny.
Does it?
Not great for them, though.
Yeah, kind of
Not
sad.
great.
Kind of sad for them.
Not great for them. At 21, he was admitted to the bar of Massachusetts, but despite not having any formal education. So moved around a lot, wanted to join the military, couldn't do that, became a hatter. Now he wants to be a lawyer. So he just submitted himself to the bar of education,
and
to the bar of Massachusetts, and bing, bang, boom.
If it was only that easy
if
nowadays.
Only it was that easy.
God.
He married and had a son named Gilbert, and his wife died 2 years later. Later, Butterworth moved to St. Louis, Missouri, and he was still a hatter, but he did make it to the bar at this time. He wasn't a practicing lawyer. He was a hatter. He got remarried, and then they moved to Kansas. Where he threw in the hat of being a hatter.
Probably for the best.
Probably. He became a cattleman.
A cattleman, like a dairyman? A cowman?
Cattle.
Cattle.
Like,
I went dairy.
Like,
yeah, I got that.
Dairy. I went a little.
I just go dairy because of Boo Boo's family. So,
Boo.
I mean, Derek's family.
They're cattlemen.
Cattlemen?
Cattlemen. That's a funny word. Cattleman.
The cattleman.
Cattleman.
Never heard of it, but okay.
He's really a jack of all trades at this point. He's kind of.
I thought you were about to say he was a jackass, and I was like, oh.
I mean, he could be.
Well,
I don't know. I didn't know him.
No, I believe it. I just, sometimes like you'll be like, this person was an asshole or a dick, not a nice person.
That's usually when it comes to the witches.
You're right.
That's usually.
They don't say bad things about men in history. For the most part.
I mean, they do. They do.
Well, it depends on the person.
Depends on who's writing it. On top of being a cattleman, he would haul bison bones 125 miles to the nearest railroad, being paid $10 per ton of bones.
Whoa.
Do you want to know what $10 equates to now?
What?
$300. That is not enough.
Oh, I thought it was about to be some outrageous amount.
No.
Like he was going to be rich as fuck hauling bones.
No.
Yeah, okay.
125 miles hauling bones.
No.
Like, because you're hauling them in a...
But I guess if you're just trying to make money to live, that's what you got to do. You can't really get a side hustle like you can nowadays,
I mean, even now. We're struggling out here, y'all. Send help. Help me, I'm poor.
I'm just selling my soul to the internet, so it's fine.
You're not selling your soul to the internet. You're making money.
Yeah, but still selling my soul to it.
I mean, you do what you got to do.
You do. That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, who needs one?
Yeah, not me.
Unfortunately, on one of these trips of hauling the bones for pennies, he was traveling by wagon and he came across a man who was living in the plains. Unfortunately, this man's wife and child recently passed away. Edgar wanted to help. The man said he needed a coffin, so Butterworth looked at his wagon, looked at this pile of bones, and said, yes. And he made him a coffin.
Out of his wagon?
Yes. He fashioned a coffin out of the wagon.
And he must have gotten paid way more than he would for the bones and the...
I don't think he paid him. I think he just did it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
He's not a very good businessman.
He's trying to do a little bit of everything. He wants to be helpful. He wants to be seen.
Sometimes you don't need to be helpful.
The man needed a coffin. He was out in the middle of the plains. I picture him. He's living in like a dirt hut.
I mean, what did he... So he needed a coffin for himself?
No, for his wife. For his wife.
Oh, I missed that part. I was listening.
Excuse me,
I just
sir.
all of a sudden was like, I missed you say
the
wife.
icy breath of death upon my neck.
Well, that's what I was like, wait.
And I need a coffin. So Edgar made him a coffin. Tired of hauling bison bones for pennies, Butterworth moved his wife and sons. He had more sons at this point.
Oh, okay. More babies.
Yeah, more babies. To Washington State. He just kept going west until he could not go
any further.
Yep. I mean, I did the same thing. Just That Oregon Trail.
I went even further west, but it took me like all the way around the
You
globe.
went too far.
Too far.
You overshot.
I really overshot. Overshot, but made it
and went
back.
the other way.
I boomeranged back, if you will.
I see what you did there. I
But
see what you did there.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, the cider's so good.
It is delicious. I needed this today.
It's very, and look how sparkly she is.
She is. It's. Oh, see, it was too bright to see the sparkles earlier. I feel like.
Yeah,
like,
look at how sparkly
Yeah, they're very
she
pretty.
is. So sparkly.
Oh, she's glitzy. We were at a basketball tournament for my middle daughter this weekend. All the way like 5-hour drive in Spokane, and I don't do fucking road trips.
You don't.
I don't. And so
I asked her to go to Seaside, and she goes, "I'll meet you in Portland," which is stupid.
I
It's
will
like,
say that this made me feel braver that I could do it. I just had
you can do it.
I had PTSD from the last time I did this trip. I was pregnant with Leia, like 9
Ugh.
weeks, so I was really morning sick, and it was like the worst drive of my life. So this was better, and I usually would go visit friends over at Pullman, and I would always be hungover. Anyways, point of the story is that being at a kids basketball tournament all weekend, we never stopped running around and going and game to game to game. I needed a drink so badly today. I needed this. Today I needed this. Today was the day I needed an alcoholic beverage immediately. I've been looking forward to this all day. And the fact that it is sparkly,
It just makes it better.
it does. It makes it 10
It
times
looks
better.
a lot like those leprechaun testicles.
It does.
With the sparkles. Yours was greener.
Huh.
This is a much more mellow green.
Uh-huh. Our kids
No.
just came in to like, I don't know, Amanda shaves her grandma's cat's son
Yes.
just is here hanging out and wanted to see our new studio setup. And they are all on the trampoline and Meg goes, "Okay, don't break something." And I said, "No, you can't say
it's
that."
the same thing as don't break a leg or break a leg.
No, it's
Whatever.
not.
I
It's
don't
the
know.
opposite.
It's fine.
Jinx them.
Jesus.
Oh God.
I do everything wrong.
You are. You're wrong. You're wrong.
All right, so we're in Washington. They moved to Chehalis and began stock raising. So cattlemen adjacent, right?
Yeah.
We're still in the cattle field.
Yep.
But you know what?
So he got bored?
I think that coffin really lit a fire under his butt.
Oh, he's gonna start making coffins. Oh, this makes sense. We're going back to a mortuary. Now it's all coming together right here in the old donut. It's coming.
connecting.
Damn.
It's like all these connections
Yep,
happening.
They are.
So he wanted to move even further west. So he ended up in Centerville, which is now Centralia. It's about 2 hours from us.
Yeah.
Not even.
No, like an hour.
Yeah, like an hour and change.
Yeah, it depends on the traffic.
Depends how fast you go. Is your do you have a lead foot?
My husband does.
My aunt used to tell me I had a lead foot.
Yeah.
Like my father.
Yeah.
I mean, I could get down to the city very fast.
That's my husband driving this weekend was
I noticed because I saw when you guys left and then you were home.
Uh-huh.
That was fast.
It was fast, but I'm not going to lie. I appreciated it. I needed home so bad.
Home and bed.
Mm-hmm.
So in Centralia, he started the first steam-powered flour mill.
Okay.
Like flour, like grinding flour.
Oh, yeah. That adds up.
Yeah, I could see that you were
I
thinking
was like
pretty flowers.
because I'm going
FLOUR. If
yes,
you will.
I'm going in my
Oh,
head
I see
funerals.
where you- yes,
yes,
I see
it's
where
I'm
you
going
made
that
that connection.
direction. Yeah, and so
Yes,
that's why
that makes sense.
Had
I
we not
see it.
had this other linking thing, I probably would have thought that kind of flower.
Yes,
but
yes,
you know,
yes. Wanting to switch gears again, he decided to open a furniture business. He
Oh my
really
God,
liked
he's
the
really-
building of things.
I suspect this man may have a stitch of ADHD. You know,
A stitch of autism?
Yeah, we can't.
Just a
We
little-
can't
just
just like
a little-
pick
just a
one
little
thing. You got to have your hand in
sprinkle.
everything.
Just a sprinkle.
That's when everyone's like, "Is there anything
Sprinkling.
that like you just do so many things?" And I'm like, "It's my ADHD. It's not really me. It's just what's I can't help it. Just bounce from thing to thing.
But it works.
Sometimes
Sometimes. When it works, it works.
when it works, it works.
When it works,
like leprechaun
works.
balls,
Those worked.
the leprechaun testicles.
They worked.
You know,
I'm just sad I dropped one. I keep looking down and I'm like, oh.
the carcass is left.
Aw.
Good news. I can make more in
You
between.
can. You can. Flower. I keep losing my spot. He was also on the city council, became Centralia's mayor, and served 2 terms in state legislation.
I'm just saying. I think I was onto something with that whole. He's really got his hands in a lot of places.
There was an epidemic of black diphtheria that hit Western Washington, and the city needed help. They needed something built.
Oh,
They needed coffins. Edgar Butterworth said, yes.
I've got you.
Yes, I have got you. Because in all the things that he has done, that he's piddled in,
Coffin building is
coffin
on there.
building is on that list.
The one time he turned his wagon into a coffin.
Yes, Edgar Butterworth now officially entered the undertaking business.
Dun, dun,
I feel like we need WWE music behind us. The Undertaker.
Yes, my
You
God,
mean?
I used
Yes.
to love The Undertaker.
I have no idea who that is, but
You
I've
don't?
heard
I
it.
used to love it.
I heard it. He didn't want to give up his furniture business, so he just added to it. I mean, you're building things.
So he was still
There's
running a furniture.
function.
He was a cattleman, a furniture business. What in state legislator? State legislator?
He was a state legislator. He was a mayor.
The mayor of Centralia.
Centralia. City council.
Jeez, sir.
Started the first steam-powered flour mill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He created a line of coffins that were manufactured out of Olympia. Butterworth was also gaining traction in the business world. People trusted him. He moved his family to Seattle at this point, and he wanted to change the undertaking business forever.
Uh-oh.
He purchased controlling interest in Cross & Co. Undertakers, which was located in a Masonic temple up on the northeast corner of 2nd Ave and Pike. He renamed the business E.R. Butterworth & Sons. He and his 5 sons joined him in business, and 2 of them, Gilbert and Frederick, would be the longest lived and continued business owners, passing it on to their sons. So this is the longest business in a continual family in Seattle history.
Wow.
Butterworth and Son was the longest funerary business that stayed within one family and didn't sell until 1988 to a New Orleans-based company.
Shit.
It's a long time.
That is. Good for them.
At the time, it was the longest-owned family-run business of any type. And at the end, the business was run by Edgar's great-great-grandson, Burt Butterworth Jr.
That's a name. Burt
Right?
Butterworth.
Burt Butterworth.
Burt Butterworth. Well, shit. That's some history right there.
That is a lot.
Damn.
The building from 2nd and Pikes moved to 1425 2nd Ave, then 3rd Avenue, and then to Butterworth Block, a custom-built building in 1921. It now falls within the Pike Place Market.
Nice.
Yeah. So it moved around a little bit and then settled. And it did move kind of into different locations later on, but we're going to focus on the Butterworth building.
Yeah, because we were told that there was multiple, like when we got there, you probably knew it because you were researching. I didn't know anything when he was talking. Actually, I didn't know until the guy was like saying something and he was like, this is the one area. He goes, but the other place that's really haunted is up the street. And I was like, what? So anyways,
and that's also,
I'm sure you're going to get to it, but
that's also I don't think it's a bar, but it's like a place you can go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Butterworth grew his business into the city's first custom-built mortuary. It was boasted a comprehensive death experience. Comprehensive death experience. I just thought that verbiage was funny.
Comprehensive death experience.
It had various services from corpse retrieval to coffin sales. The building also boasted the first elevator on the West Coast.
Whoa.
That's pretty interesting.
In a mortuary.
I
mean, it makes sense because they're going to move dead bodies up and down.
And down. You don't want to
literally dead weight. Dude, okay, squirreling for a second. Dude, was I with you and we were talking to, I want to say it was Kelly and Tad. Maybe? Yes. We were talking about a show on Netflix and it was about a funeral home, whatever, in Colorado where they said that they would take people's remains and turn them into like dirt or whatever. And then they did not do that.
They didn't. Who was that? I don't know if that was.
Was that? It wasn't them? I feel like it was.
No, because somebody ordered something and never got it or something like that. I vaguely remember this conversation. Who else would we have been talking
to?
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, we haven't gotten out a lot much. So that
we haven't. It probably was that. All I remember is that you were there. But it was this. If you haven't watched the episode, it is so horrific. It is on Netflix and it's a series. They have a bunch of like mini episodes.
Yeah. You have to tell me what it is.
I know. I'll have to look at it. I'll find it in a minute. And it was literally like people would, give their deceased bodies.
I remember this conversation. I cannot remember where we were. Was it on Mimosa Day?
I think it was. That's why. The Mimosa Day. There were some balls involved there too. The balls really got us on that day. But point of the story is that for people who don't know the story or whatever it is that, people would give their loved ones to be turned into basically like a dirt to go for a tree or whatever it is. Yeah. But the company itself didn't actually have a way to do that. But they were taking the bodies and storing them in like a refrigerated area.
Yes.
And then
okay, yes. Now I'm coming back. Coming back. This was that. This was Kelly and Tad.
Yeah. Then the refrigeration went out and they never did anything about it. And eventually they just abandoned the like funeral home essentially.
Good soup.
literally, when they came back, the amount of sludge they said that was on the floor, and it's like everything coming out of bodies. People in the area said everything stank so bad. They said it was one of the most horrific things to clean it. I can't even fathom.
I need to know what show that is and what episode.
Hang on. I'll do it really fast. Flicks. This show is really good because it's called The Curious Case of.
Yes.
And so what I love about the show is every episode's a different story, and it there's some good ones on here.
Okay,
and I'll just turn it on random. Yeah, Curious Case of, and this specific one is called the Funeral Home of Horrors.
Okay, I'm on it.
So watch it, you guys. It was
right up my alley.
I know, not normally up my alley, but also really good.
In 2008, the Seattle Times article described the building as beautifully appointed in stained mahogany.
Rich mahogany. Rich mahogany.
I own many leather-bound books. I don't.
My house smells of rich mahogany. Oh, is that I was going to go with the other part. What else does he say? I don't know either.
I love lamps.
I love lamps. I always go to that.
The basement, located through Post Alley, is now the home of Kells Irish Restaurant and Pub. Kells Irish Restaurant and Pub, which is very delightful.
It was delightful.
They had a rockin' BLT sandwich.
Mr. Boo Boo had a sausage roll and
a sausage
right, he had sausage roll, or did he have two sausage rolls?
And then there was a patsy.
He had a pasty.
Pasty? I thought it was a patsy.
It's not a patsy.
It's patsy. I thought it was a patsy. A pasty?
Oh, my Aussie friends are dying right now.
What the heck is a pasty? Is it like pasta?
No.
Patsy sounds right.
No, a pasty. It's like PASTIE. I don't know how to. So it's basically like it looks like a turnover almost, like like an apple turnover.
Like a popover.
No, not a popover. No. The fuck. It looks like a calzone but mini. Like a calzone.
Okay. Yeah.
Mini version. But then it would have it depends on where you what kind it is, but it would have usually
like a meat pie,
vegetables and stuff. It can have meat in it. I don't know. They weren't my favorite because they were the ones
I really thought it was patsy.
No, it's a pasty.
Patsies.
Unless I've just completely fucked up and I'm wrong.
Could be. What? Now that Australians are laughing at you.
No, they're not.
Like,
I know it's a pasty.
What it is. I've never heard of pasty before.
PASTY. This says Y. I thought it was IE, but Cornish pasty. I'm saying that word too many times. I'm saying it too many times.
Is it pronounced patsy or potsy?
It's not potsy. It's not. It's pasty. I promise you this.
I swear he said.
It doesn't matter what he said. They have them in Australia.
Is it pronounced patsy or pasty?
They're not going to tell.
I'm asking your husband.
That? I was like, what are you Googling?
Anyway, I thought I did a voice memo. Oh, I just banged it. Who are you calling?
Who do you think? Settling this once and for all.
Is it patsy or pasty?
You remember how you had a pot?
He said patsy.
He didn't say a patsy. It's a pasty.
A pasty.
PASTY.
But it sounds like PARSTY. Pasty.
Pasty.
Parsty.
Like parlay.
Don't pronounce the R. Okay.
The R.
No, I know that, but it's. But
pasty.
I feel like
pasty.
Yeah.
It's not pastry.
I didn't say pastry.
No,
I said patsy.
Patsy. Like
You're a patsy.
She kept telling me I was wrong. I was like, no, I promise you.
I swear, pasty.
I was like, we used to get them. Your sister used to always pick them up at the bakery and bring them over.
I love a good Cornish pasty.
Yeah,
pasty.
Yeah, I googled it even, and she still didn't believe me.
Pasty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's not a pasty either. Just remember that.
Pasty, not something you
that's
put
a
on your
whole
titties?
different thing.
It's not something we see at a strip club. I mean, you could eat it at a strip club, but it'd be a very disgusting and horrible situation.
Okay, we're done with this conversation. Love you.
I'd love a good pasty, though.
Okay, love you. Bye.
It sounds like he's saying pasty. Patsy.
But he's not saying patsy.
Pasty.
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 Anyways, it has like lots of veggies in it, and
They looked delicious.
it is. I was just gonna read more, but no. Anyways, on from the pasties.
Anyway, it was delightful.
It was.
You really liked your chicken and
No, I just got chicken fingers, but I was we talked about this last time. I was a little hungover, but my drink was superior. I got this passion fruit drink that it was like one of the best drinks I've ever had. It was really good.
You know what is coming up is elderberry season.
Ooh.
Those drinks are so anything with elderflower, elderberry.
Well, elderflower, yeah.
I like elderberry too. I mean,
I don't know that I've ever had it other than in a
Medicine?
Yeah, medicine. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're poisonous. You got to cook them right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stick to my elderflower then.
Elderflower.
Elderflower and everything is good.
I actually just sent a video of an elderflower champagne. One, I'm going to make it this year. That's my goal this spring. And I sent it to our friend Nikki.
Yeah.
Because it came up. Who would appreciate this? And she would.
What, did she have a thing for elderflower?
Yeah, she just likes wine.
Oh. What about me?
You never you did this morning. I sent you.
I've gotten so much better.
Gotten so
I
much
respond
better.
to everything now.
I
I'm
sent you
offended.
something this morning,
I'm
and
offended.
you responded like that.
I'm offended.
You should be.
I'm very offended.
The building itself had 3 apartments for employees and was accessed by 3 separate entrances. And we saw that when we went in. Like, we went in the entrance to Kells, which is where they used to bring in the coffin. It's like down in the alley, and then it goes up, and you can get to it from the other side too, which is up
from
a
like the
level.
side street because it's Seattle's. If you have never been, is very hilly, very hilly, and so going down to Pike's Place, you're like walking down a very steep incline.
Good for your boot.
Not good for riding a scooter or drunken walk.
No.
I would have never walked the streets of Seattle drunk in my life, so I don't know. Never.
The floor below.
I was about to tell a story of sausage drunk walking the streets of Seattle.
I would love to hear this
I
sausage
don't know if
roll.
I should. Sausage came to our wedding, and
He needs to come back.
yeah, I know, we got to get him back here. And at our wedding, we gave out Dick's Burgers as
You had dicks in and around your mouth?
we had Dick's in and around our mouths at our wedding. Yes, a lot of them. And Sausage was taking all of the Dick's Burgers and hiding them in his suit because he was going to go sell them to all the homeless people on the streets of Seattle.
Snickerdoodle, come on.
He also, pretty sure he ripped his pants that night. Either he did
Everyone
or
does.
David did. I can't remember. No, I'm
Who's
pretty sure it was Sausage.
David?
Texas brother.
Oh, right.
One of them. Yeah, but anyways, pants were ripped. Things went awry. But yeah, Sausage. When they got here, they just said, there's so many homeless people. They don't have homeless people like that in Seattle, or I mean Australia. So
I was gonna say Seattle. Where you
I meant Australia. But yeah,
Interesting.
so he was getting all the Dick's Burgers to sell, not give.
Sell. Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Porridge, but no, that is what happened. I remember it.
That's hilarious. The floor below had a showroom for coffins with a separate one for child-sized coffins,
Sad.
a room for women's burial clothes, a private reception room, and consulting rooms. The main showroom had a fabulous view of Elliott Bay. That's where you can't see it now because although there was this restaurant that was right across the street that you kind of looked down into, we were both like, "Oh, let's go there."
Yeah, I still want to find out what restaurant that was. I'd never seen it.
It looked very like not bougie fancy, but it looked like a nice place to go.
It was
and eat.
Moody lighting. It looked
yeah.
very pretty. Yeah, not everyone wasn't dressed like in like 5-star,
No.
but it looked like a nice restaurant. I'm
did.
very curious. I've never seen it.
We'll have to go there.
Yes, we will.
At some point. Someday.
One day.
When we can.
Have no children.
Never.
Ever.
Below was private offices, morgues, embalming room, and storage. There was another floor with the funeral chapel and gathering rooms. Below this floor was the stock room. What is the stock room, you ask?
I don't know what.
It held fireproof vaults that could store bodies indefinitely, which was something no other mortuary had. They did this when families did not know what to do or if someone was left unclaimed. So they would just store them forever.
I don't like that.
No, it's kind of weird.
What do you mean you don't know what to do with them? Like, as a family
if you
member,
can't afford to bury them, what are you going to do?
What you think it's going to
save up?
Well, I was going to say, it probably costs more to keep them somewhere forever.
I don't know. Maybe they just stored them out of the goodness of their hearts.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't think you run a business for that long out of the goodness of your heart. Just saying.
Not. Probably not. They had another location that housed a crematory and columbarium, which displayed urns. I think that's how you say it, columbarium, which is where you put urns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They also had stables for horses, and that is what they used to transport the bodies, were horse-drawn wagon hearses.
Okay.
There's actually this really cool picture. We'll probably post it
Okay.
when we do this, but it's Kells Irish Pub with horse-drawn hearse out front.
Wow.
Yeah, so that alleyway, post alley that we were walking on, there used to be horse-drawn hearses through there. Today, the Butterworth Building and the building next to it are owned by Gerald and Lucille McCallies. McCallies, I think it is.
Yeah.
McCallies. They bought it in 1990 and turned it into Kells Irish Pub. Their son opened Kells Brewery in Portland in 2012. And we went there. I went there.
You did?
With our friends Carrie and Jess. We went down for a Portland weekend. This was before we really even knew each other, I think.
Yeah.
And that was really fun. The building is really, really cool, except for we decided to get a cigar. That was the most horrific.
I remember not too long ago, I decided to have some cigar with Tex. Maybe it was, I don't remember what it was. I woke up the next morning and I was like,
that's what it was. It was the next day.
It's the worst.
Yes. It's like, okay, I tried one. I'm like, when am I going to smoke a cigar?
So just try it. Yeah, it's something you feel like you got to try once in your life.
Even now thinking of it, I'm going to gag.
No,
it was
horrible.
So gross.
Ugh.
And then the next day, all I could taste was that
Nasty.
charred smoke. And it was so gross. And it made me feel so sick.
The worst. Like, it just is the nastiest.
And I feel like it just didn't leave.
No.
Like, it doesn't leave. It doesn't matter what you eat or what you drink. It just doesn't leave. Can you imagine doing that all the time?
No. Well, so recently I have been having something happen to me that I was at first was like, is this supernatural? Was my first thought. Then after that, I was like, I Googled it and I was like, I'm dying of a brain tumor. And then after that, I Googled it again and I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm okay unless I'm having a seizure. I have been smelling smoke all the time. Like constant, like smelling like something is burning. Started like last week, whatever. And I've been sick with like all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Then I was on antibiotics and sinus
that
issues.
right there.
So when I Googled it, it said it's a sign. It can be from antibiotics, sinus issues, constant like sickness,
all of the above.
And then in very rare cases, it's a brain tumor or.
Bye-bye, Raina.
I know. I was a little worried about for a minute, but I think I'm okay.
I got a good mortuary we could use.
Oh, good. Perfect. Down at Ellis
What?
Ellis Irish Pub. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways.
Stop, flip that, reverse it. You're good.
Yeah. Anyways, but for a while I thought, because my dad was a smoker, but I don't think he would ever come to me with cigarette smoke because he knows that like we hated it. But it was also something that I was like, is there someone around who's like making me smell? Because you know sometimes paranormal.
My grandpa comes to me with the smell of smoke because that's all I remember of him was him smelling.
And see, my dad, Old Spice reminds me of my dad. So I'm like, he would come to me with that. He wouldn't come to me with cigarettes. But at first I was like, could it be him? Could it be someone else is around? Something, we had just interviewed Nikki. I almost texted Nikki and was like, SOS, what is this? And then I like left it for a little bit. It just stopped. I want to say Saturday was the finally, but it was going on for like at least a week. And it was so bad at one point that it was like, yeah, I was freaked out, but it's gone now. Anyways.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So if you smell smoke, you're dying or not. Maybe I am. We'll find out if I have a brain tumor later.
So she doesn't. You're fine. I hope. Please be
Me
fine.
too.
Please be okay. This place obviously is a hotbed for paranormal activity, given the history alone. And things weren't always on the up and up there. People report strange sounds, unexplained shadows, and a general sense of unease amongst the staff and customers, especially in the lower levels. And the guy that we talked to had this. He goes, sometimes you just know, or you see something, but then you convince your brain that it was something else.
Yeah.
Like he definitely said that.
Yeah. Well, because Meg said something about like the little girl, there's a little girl in red, and he was like, I mean, I've seen her. He goes, or at least my brain made me think that I saw her because I heard the story. But the way he said it, we were like, no, you definitely saw her. Like, and he thought he saw her too, but he's just also like, I think you're just trying to make your brain, when you see ghosties, you
try to make sense of it.
And your brain tries to make sense of it. It's like
100%.
Your brain's like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You're wrong.
It is said that spirits are drawn to this building for multiple reasons. One being that they love the positive energy that the pub puts out, which I agree. There's very good energy. Oh man, I could go for a good pub meal
the
right
pub
now.
also didn't feel like scary
you could feel the history of it.
Yeah, you could feel the energy, but it didn't feel like make you sick, kind of negative.
Yeah. But it wasn't always a place for positive energy, obviously. There was a lot of controversy related to the building when it was a full-service mortuary. What were some of the more nefarious stories of the Butterworth and Sons mortuary?
I was waiting for this.
They were mostly rumors, but rumors come from somewhere, right? One of the rumors was that there were coffins being buried empty in the basement because the bodies that once filled them were sold for profit. That is not an uncommon thing, especially back in the day. That's not something, this would have been a little late for that, but it's still not uncommon. There was a doctor that didn't work for the mortuary, but had dealings with them. And we're not going to go too much into her story because there's going to be a continuum.
Okay.
A continuum. But this, quote, doctor that worked for the building or adjacently with the building was Dr. Linda Hazard. And she was rumored to have done some shady dealings in the Seattle area and possibly helped drum up business for Butterworth and Sons.
Oh, really?
Someone in the doctor's care died and was brought to Butterworth and Sons. It is said that the mortuary switched out the body, burying the real body in the basement and placing a, quote, better looking body in the coffin to kind of hide any evidence. There is nothing to prove this other than when the doctor started being investigated, an employee of Butterworth and Sons mortuary admitted to this happening. Throughout the decades, there have been reported of eerie sounds and unexplained banging in the wall, and people experience unease when entering the building, especially at night.
Yeah.
So we're going to go into Dr. Hazard next week.
Okay.
Because it's attached to a whole other
different
story.
thing. Oh,
a whole
shit.
other story.
Well, shit.
Okay. There's a bunch of different spirits that are, quote, resident spirits. And we've already talked on one. There's a female ghost that is said to haunt the pub, possibly a former tenant of the building. She is believed to have been involved in a tragic incident related to the building's history. And her presence is said to manifest in cold spots, objects moving, and sightings of her figure going up and down the stairs. And we were at those stairs.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, I really wanted to go upstairs, but we couldn't. Maybe next time.
Next time.
There are other reported entities. There are a bunch of shadowy figures around the whole building, but that I don't know if it's related to the building or it's just something that happens in old places. Like the cities. I mean, it could be anywhere shadow figures happen. And I do wonder if shadow figures are more attached to the person seeing them than the location itself, or they know that this person can see them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily that they're attached to the building, but they're just like, hey, I know this person over here was going to be able to see me,
so I'm going to show myself. Here. Yeah, which that makes sense. I also, like, you remember I said this because I don't remember where I heard it, probably TikTok, let's be honest, that someone said, what if shadow figures are just like people on a different dimension? And that fucked me up. The shadow figures that I have seen, I don't feel like that. Like, I feel like they're like
beings from
they're on a different wavelength, different energy level. They're not human on a different timeline. They're like a different, I don't know, something.
They have ceased to be.
Well, I don't know that they ever were bead. They were never.
Okay.
I don't think they ever were. I don't know. Not demons, just like another version of something. They're shadow figures. They're something that like manifests after so many people believe something exists.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the same, I think with demons.
I think you should research that more and do an episode on that.
On shadow figures?
No, not shadow figures, but like believing something into existence.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can
that's
do that.
Very fascinating.
I mean, it is. But I feel like that happens with a lot of things.
Probably, yeah. You believe something enough, it becomes real. Throughout the pub, you'll hear footsteps that come from nowhere and leave to nowhere, especially in the pub's basement. Then there's the story of the little girl with red hair. This is what we talked about.
Oh, is this what it was? Mm-hmm. Red hair, red dress, whatever, same.
Well, it's the same.
Oh, is it?
As well. She is said to have worn a scarlet velvet dress and have red ringlet curly hair. When she is around the building, she likes to play pranks on guests, but really just wants to be around other kids. During the day, you can have children at the pub. Well, I love it when pubs do that. So this is where she is most active. She's said to be able to manipulate physical things like rag dolls and toys. When a child brings a toy to the building, she loves to play with it. It is thought that she is the ghost of a little girl who died during the 1918 influenza outbreak. She's never harmed anyone and doesn't seem to want to frighten anyone. She just wants to play.
Bring the kids and a toy.
Some claim that they have been so terrified by the sighting of an undead child that they leave the building mid-meal. I wouldn't.
That's
I would
insane.
I would be thrilled to see her, to be honest.
But this is a very different. You think about people like us.
But how would you know if it was a ghost or not?
I guess it would just be how it presented itself. I feel like people know.
Okay.
Don't you think?
I don't know how. I mean, I would know. I feel like I would know.
I would know too, but I also feel like even normal people might with the, like, you can just, I don't know. I feel like you could tell, like, where you're like second guessing what the fuck was that? Like, even the waiter, like, who knows if he has abilities, but he's seen something and he's like, what the fuck? Like, people without abilities see things, just whether they want to admit that they've seen them or if they do and they're like, what the fuck, I'm out.
Or trying to make sense of it. And There's also a ghost named Charlie, and he manifests in the Guinness mirror. This is the mirror that I asked him about, and it was moved upstairs. Oh. I really wanted to look in this mirror. It is said that you look in the mirror, you see him, and once you notice him in the mirror, he will disappear. Charlie likes to come out most nights when there's a band playing because they had that little stage, where bands can come and play. You will know it's him because he is an older gentleman wearing a derby hat. Most think he is just a musician because he is often seen around the bands when he is not in the mirror. There are some less friendly spirits in the pub as well. There was an incident with the pub's owner. One night she said she fell down a flight of stairs. Luckily, she just missed anything that would have caused her harm. When she was asked about it, later, she said she did not fall, but she was pushed, even though she was alone in the building. In 2005, on All Saints' Day, Karen McAleese, Karen McAleese says that she saw something she can't explain. She is the sister of the pub owner. She was in the pub and walked into the kitchen. She saw a person sitting at the end of the table when there was no one else in the building. Quote, he was a tall man who looked like he was part black with a suit jacket on. He had very thin hands. He walked to the end of the bar and then just kind of faded away. Karen believes that the building is filled with spirits and attributes that fact being because there was thousands, if not millions, of dead people who passed through the doors of the Butterworth Building through the years.
Jesus.
I would say thousands, probably not millions, but thousands.
Still,
a lot of
that's
people.
a lot.
The tragedies that caused business for the mortuary were numerous. During its tenure, there was the diphtheria epidemic that we talked about. There was a huge mining accident where the bodies came through the mortuary, and there was the rise of violent crime in Seattle, which definitely didn't help. Yeah. Our bestie has been there.
Oh, good Lord, Dildo Baggins.
Dildo Baggins.
Do you think that he likes some leprechaun testicles in his mouth?
I bet he would love some. You know what, Zach, this is me talking to you right now. Zach,
I'm sure he's listening.
I'm not going to apologize for the jokes I've made, but I would like you to come on the show to prove to us that you are not Dildo Baggins.
One, he doesn't listen. Two,
he could. You don't know that.
Two, no, he's a douchebag. I can tell.
Get in touch with us and prove us wrong.
Okay.
It could be all an act. You know, I've said that. It could be all an act. And he knows that the character that he is playing, the character of Zach Baggins that he is playing, is cringy as fuck.
I don't think so. I think that's just who he is to his core.
Well, I would like him to come on and prove that to us. I would like him to come on and take a...
What are you got a polygraph test? What do we got, Meg?
I was gonna say
partake
in a
leprechaun testicle.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But do you remember Nikki called him something too?
What
do you
did
remember?
she call
I'd have to
him?
go back and listen to the episode, but she called him a name too. She was like, "Oh, we call him something," and it was just funny because we were like,
"Yeah, but he knows this. He knows that he."
But yeah, he knows. I mean, yes, he probably knows that people think he's a douche, but I just think that there's only two options for him. Mm-hmm. Yes, that is his stage person.
It's a character.
It's a character he plays.
Yeah.
But then I also think that he is probably just a douchebag because he is that famous now.
Well, I'm going to give him a chance.
Good for you. You can
Zach,
give him a chance.
I'm giving you a chance.
Give him a chance.
Come on the show.
But I do want to watch this episode.
Yes, 100%.
I mean, it's just funny to watch. If you guys do not watch...
Oh, it's...
What's the show?
It's a hoot and a half.
What is
Ghost
it?
Adventures.
Ghost Adventures. In which episode is this?
I didn't write down the episode, but it's Kells Irish Pub. You can search it up.
But we will watch it. Maybe do... Who knows? Maybe we'll do a little bonus. That'd be fun, actually.
Actually, it would be. We haven't done one of those in a while. Baggins claims. Sorry, that's mean.
Dildo.
It's just his name. It's just his name.
If it's even his real name.
Is it your real name, Zach?
He just wants to be like, what's his face, Baggins?
You know what?
The Hobbit.
But the Hobbit is awesome.
You don't know that. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's going to kill me.
Baggins claims that he took a picture of an entity in the pub. And he described it as of course he has to describe it as this because
he's a demon hunter.
He describes this figure that he took on the top of the stairs leading to the main floor as a small, disfigured child sitting on the steps. He described it as vacant, tortured whispers surrounding. There's the picture. It looks like a little gnome.
It does look like a gnome. I don't think that's a child.
I don't say there's vacant, tortured whispers of a disfigured child.
I think that's the thing is he'll take anything and he'll be he'll make it so ridiculous and the things that come and then what's his friend who always gets fucking possessed or something happens to him, the bald guy,
always.
Steve, or what's his name?
I don't remember.
I can't think of it right now. I know it, I just can't remember.
I don't know. But I know who you're talking about.
I don't watch it enough.
No, but it's always happens. But yeah, that's his experience. He said it was definitely haunted.
Yeah, everything's definitely haunted.
Definitely. I mean, everything is. There's ghosts everywhere.
Well, that's the thing is everything is.
Everywhere.
There's ghosties all over the place. But yeah, some are just more active than others. And when you store people's bodies for an what's the word? Disclosed amount of time in the basement. Indefinitely. That to me,
Indubitably.
I feel like that is a way to get a haunting because the person's body's there and they're like, what the fuck?
Agreed, 100%. According to Happy CJ on the Reddit, I was on a ghost tour with the original Market Tours. Anyways, one of the side stories from a time on the ghost tour. I was leading a tour group of about 10 people on an early evening tour. Maybe the first or second one around 5 or 6 p.m. Kells Irish Bar / restaurant was always a stop on the tour since it was originally the production floor for a mortuary that was upstairs. The entrance is on First Ave. Kells was well known for having weird shit happen regularly. There's that word I hate, but I did it pretty good.
You did it. You said it that time.
Talk to anyone working there. There will always be a story to tell. It's summer, so it's still bright daylight outside. I lead the group into the dark bar and pause inside the door to let their eyes adjust. There are maybe 6 or 7 people in the whole place, mostly sitting at the bar. In the very back of the bar, I see a small girl playing. She's dancing in a kind of space between the tables, but she's moving a little weirdly. I normally lead my group right there where the little girl is when I tell my 2 key stories about Kells. So I'm hoping she will move and leave the area before we get there. As we move closer to her, she sees us and rushes back to her table with her family and clears the space so my group can circle up around me and hear my stories. One of the stories I tell is of a little ghost girl that is seen playing right where everyone is standing. As I'm finishing up my story, the mother, carrying her daughter, excitedly interrupts my story and tells me that her daughter has just seen the little girl and said, "Tell the nice man, honey." Turns out, the little girl told me that when we came into the bar, she was the real girl playing Ring Around the Rosie with the ghost girl.
Wow.
And she told us what the ghost girl was wearing and gave us a bunch of details about the type of doll the little girl had. There was even a repair on the doll that the ghost girl was planning to make and showed it to the real girl. The reason the little girl seemed to be playing oddly to our eyes when we walked in was because we couldn't see the other girl she was playing with. I just loved that story so much.
Yeah.
I thought it was such a sweet little story of something that actually happened there.
I love that. I also love that the mom was like excited about it. Like, obviously believed in it, was like, oh, she was just playing with the ghosty girl.
So here's a picture of the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
And then this article is from Como News. It's a pretty cool mirror.
Wait, is that actually the person in it, or they're just saying
that's a person? I mean, that's not a ghost.
Yeah, I thought they were saying that was the ghost. I was like, that's the clearest ghost I've ever seen in my life.
Go back down to it. So a patron said, I had a gentleman taking pictures of his wife in the mirror that we talked about, and she's facing him. And when we look back at the picture, there was a face. So they're taking a picture with the mirror behind them.
Okay.
They turn around, they look back at the picture, and there's a face looking back at them. And it was the first time that this person writing this said, I now believe, because they had a ghost literally looking them in the face.
Looking at them right in the face.
One night, about a few years ago, one of the workers and his dad were cleaning up after the bar and restaurant was closed. They were on the restaurant side, which joins to the side bar by the short hallway. It was late, and they heard a loud crash. Quote, glass smashes, we hear it, and of course we race in here. He remembers standing in a spot where it happened. We were well closed, and there was an old mirror here, and it was, of course, on the ground. He points to a shallow shelf, maybe 4 inches deep, that runs along the wall, and a candle was lit right there, and we immediately think, what's going on here? So we got our flashlights out. He said the door to the bar was bolted from the inside, and there was no way for anyone to have gotten in or out. He and his dad searched the bar for 20 minutes and found nothing. And then they just kept looking, and they couldn't find anybody in there. So they knew something had pushed the stuff around, but there was nobody in there. Mm-hmm.
Damn. Do you remember I sent you that TikTok, and that girl was telling a story about how, like, her friend went in the bathroom there, and you responded to it, so you had to have, maybe you just liked it and didn't watch it because you're like, what the fuck did Rena send me again?
No, I watch them. I don't respond if I don't watch them.
But it was like she felt like someone put her hands around her neck in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that was like Kells.
That was at Kells.
Yeah. I mean, and who knows? Like, but that's, I mean, that was one of those where they like got up and left. It was like, it fucked her up.
If you touch me, I'm going to get up and leave.
I mean, yeah.
There was a bouncer who was just helping people get in. I don't know if it's a real bouncer, just someone at the door.
Well, yeah, a doorman. Well, they call him a bouncer no matter what, but yeah.
And he comes up to the bar and goes, "Who's this little girl here?"
Damn.
And obviously there was no little girl here. It was the little ghost girl who probably just wanted to be around for the party.
I mean, duh.
But anyway, that's Kells Irish Pub. That's the history. There's so many stories surrounding it. There's so many. I mean, they're all kind of. They see the same people.
Yeah.
So there's Charlie, there's the woman, and there's the little girl, and then there's some other things here and there. But yeah, I mean, you can only imagine just with all the history there.
I mean, the things that went on, and them saying they sold bodies, they didn't like. I mean, just anything that
bodies buried in the basement.
Yeah, that's people linger for whatever reason.
For whatever reason, and there's, I mean, depending on what it was. But you think about like the fires that happened around there, like even pre it being what it was. Just the history of the place
because
itself.
Like Seattle was built on top of a burnt down city.
Yes.
So like
even Pike's Place is extremely haunted.
Yeah. So
I mean, there's the princess up there, which we've touched on before. There's all sorts of stuff. There's resident ghosts. Yeah. I love it when a place has resident ghosts.
Yeah, that's the
that
same.
You know,
consistent.
And this place are the three.
Yeah.
There's Charlie, the woman, and the little girl.
Yeah, I feel like the Charlie person was the one who they said like the girl.
Oh, he's supposed to be nice.
Oh, no. Then who's the not nice one?
There wasn't a name.
Oh,
there wasn't a name.
okay.
There's some more nefarious spirits, but there wasn't a name.
That's what it was supposedly one of the more nefarious spirits.
I mean, but you think about the city at the time, like during Prohibition era and stuff like that. There was a lot of not great things happening. And
I mean, all
could
over.
Be one of, all over, not just Seattle.
Yeah.
It could have been one of them.
Just wild.
Yeah.
But fun. It was a fun place. So if you live in Seattle or if you're ever visiting, you should go there because it was pretty good.
I
and
definitely
really good
want to go back.
No, I want to go back really badly. I want to go and spend more time. We were in a rush to get to a show and whatever. I would love to go and like hang out there. Yeah. Have more than one drink.
Go look in the mirror.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5
drinks.
5.
Yeah, I'm not driving.
5.
I'm not driving.
Okay, then I'll have 1 and drive.
No, Derek is our driver.
Derek's
our driver, or we'll get a hotel room around the corner.
Oh, I like that one.
And then we'll wander.
We can do a twofa.
A twofa.
We can go to a haunted hotel. Do a twofa.
I'm good. I can't do that much in one night. Just kidding. No,
you can.
I can. I've done it.
You can.
I'll survive. I think. Cider. Well, that was fun, you guys. Well, happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Early. It's in a few days.
It's in a few days. It's on Monday. Today is Thursday.
But if you feel like getting a leprechaun testicle in and around your mouth, you can find me and go find my recipes.
What's your TikTok handle for this one?
I need to change it because I made it like forever ago. But it's Life with Ray 22, like LIFE with Ray REY 22. And that's the one I'm making all the boozy balls on. That's on my TikTok, but it also on Instagram for Raina.Edmonds is my Instagram. The tutorial is there too.
Yeah. They're actually, I mean, it takes skill. It definitely takes skill and trial and error, but they're not that hard.
It's more like it takes trial and error. It just takes it takes you figuring it the fuck out and not doing what I did the first time with my ADHD and watching a tutorial and being like, you don't need all those steps. I can do it easier and faster and then fucking it up. Not well. Most things in life, but I fuck it up a lot of times until I actually do it right. Well, that's like most things. I think I can do it easier and faster and I got to redo it. But
you figure
it's a lesson I'm learning.
Figure it out.
I don't know when I'm going to learn it.
Someday. If you're in the Tacoma area, news, the Haunted Farmers Market is back up and running. The first one was yesterday, so the next one is not this coming weekend, but next weekend.
And Meg went, I was out of town, but she said it was big and amazing.
It was amazing. The Brianna, who runs it, just has done such an amazing job. So freaking proud of her. We will be having booths this year. Don't know the dates, but we will be having booths this year. I'm hoping we can get out there a couple of times to meet you.
We'll probably do a
take
July
your
booth,
stories.
I would guess.
Yeah. I want to take your stories. I want to see you guys. I want to hear from you. It's my favorite. I absolutely love it.
No, I know. Doing the booths are so much fun. We get to meet so many people. It's like,
which
is
the
insane.
best.
Yeah.
Which is the best. It's a lot of work and it's exhausting, but coming away and being able to talk to people is just...
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Finally, those, I always struggle because our audio is never what it should be on those, but I think we finally have it figured out. Finally. When we're not in our studio, it's so hard.
It is.
It's so hard.
It is because you have so many different factors.
And we also don't have plugins. There's no place to plug things in. So we have to do it all either based on like a power bank and then we don't have Wi-Fi.
And if you know anything about working with the spookies, they like to mess with your stuff. So it doesn't matter how many backup batteries you have. Everything's going to die. Everything's going to go dead.
They
really
fuck with
fast.
us real good.
It's just how it is.
It
on
is.
Investigations on anything.
We just had to cleanse our recording area because we hadn't yet, and I just weren't good.
Right.
But here we are.
We've had a little bit of noise.
Some noise, some things.
But we're flying off shelves. It's fine.
Had a hairbrush fly off the couch the other day when I was just
all
standing there, and there's
good.
no explanation to how it could have fell.
I texted you guys. I mean, talk about, do you know if something's a spirit? Oh, the light just went off.
That was also a fresh battery, so those usually last like
See?
4 hours.
Point proven. The light just went off. Batteries, watched
Literally,
her
I
put them
just
on.
well, because we had to change them at the beginning of the episode because my other light died, but I had been waiting for that to die, and I meant to put the fresh batteries in, and I forgot.
Were the other batteries on the charge?
What do you mean?
So we can do another episode?
Oh yeah, they put them back on the charge. They're
Okay.
not going to be fully charged yet, but whatever.
I was in my daughter's dental office and I came out. I texted you this.
Oh, yeah.
I came out and I had my daughter go sit down and she sat right next to this man who was just sitting there. I can describe him. He had jeans on and I'm like, that's weird. Why would she sit down right next to him? So I turn around and I'm making a new appointment and paying our copay and all this stuff. And I turn back around to check on my daughter and there's no man there, which is weird because you'd have to walk past me to get out. And so afterwards, I'm like, where did that man go? And she goes, what man? I'm like, the man that you were sitting next to. She goes, we came out and it was empty.
There you go.
And there we have it,
And
folks.
there you have it. Well, if you guys got any spooky stories like that you want to tell us about, please feel free and DM us on Instagram because that's the only place we're responding right now.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Or you can try and send us an email or message us on our website, lunaticsouppodcast@gmail.com.
Find us on all the things at Lunatic Soup Podcast.
And that's about it. Make sure you go get yourself a leprechaun testicle in your mouth or a lunatic soup or something delightful for St. Patty's Day. Maybe some glittery
Something
cider.
with glitter. Something with glitter.
Or just a Guinness.
Sparkling cider with glitter.
Yeah.
Just something festive.
Something festive.
Something festive. Because, we're all something percent Irish over here.
I'm a lot of percent Irish,
That's what the
apparently.
Irish love to hear when you tell them how percentage of Irish
We got to come
you
from
are.
somewhere, okay? I cannot help it.
And remember, in this crazy world,
It's good to be a lunatic.
bye.
Bye.